Yo, what is happening? Let me just make sure things are looking good here. See. What is happening? Okay, hold on. Let me just make sure things are looking good here. All right. It seems like the audio is coming through okay. What is happening? Okay, hold on. All right, let me know if the audio is clipping too much. It seems like it's all right. This is what happens when I don't stream for months. Actually, it's only been a couple weeks. Chill, guys. It's only been like 2.5 weeks since we did the Triad live stream. And yeah, I mean, I'll admit I was super checked out of anything that was happening in Splinterlands. So I am actually very excited to be back and diving back into the world of Praetoria. It just feels like there's so much happening. You know, when I recorded that video of, just going through the official announcements, I was so pleasantly surprised that it was like never ending. That video ended up being so much longer than I expected it to be. Yeah, I mean, there's just lots of exciting things. Hold on, I'm going to pull it up here in the background so you guys won't be able to see it. But it's just like there's just so many things in the works right now. You got the Frontier raffle, you got the Arcanes, tournament changes. I don't know, man. It's just wild. It is just wild. And I haven't even done, here's the crazy part, is I haven't even done all of the all of the campaign mode. In fact, let's do that now. So I should use this time wisely anyway. But before we jump in, I got some videos coming out. I just recorded them, so I got a lot of Splinterlands on my brain right now. But we are at what? 0.0071. SPS is up. DEC is up. Bitcoin was, I guess, positive today, so that's a good sign. Yeah, on the whole, I feel like we're just chugging along. We hit the boring part of Conclave Arcana relatively quickly, but I think we're gonna power through it. Just maybe another month or so. Maybe 2 months for us to get to October, and then I think we'll see how things play out there. Okay, hold on. Let's do campaign mode because I have not done everything here, and I want to be able to go and play the Frontier format. So enter arena, and let's see. No units Archons available with the filter selected. Oh, Oh, I do have cards. Okay. So is this just to teach me? Did I win? Chapter 2 complete. All right. Doesn't matter if we win or lose. But we claimed an award. We got some more cards. Let's see. We got some people in the chat now. Who's this? Luna AG. When Beaver, of course. Well, it's sad that I was gone for so long and Beaver's still not here yet. All right. Well, let's just power through this. I know I'm not giving it the full amount, but I mean, I know how to play the game already, so I just want to pick up some cards is really all it is. See, I'm picking up all these cards for my foundation set. That way I can go to Frontier mode and have a blast. Oh my god, there are so many chapters. Shout out to the creative team. Look at that. Okay, hold on. Oh, I wish I could read all of them. Okay, so melee attacks. We did range attacks. Okay, so it kind of like was trying to throw me off by putting the range up front. Complete. Claim rewards. Now what do we get here? Okay, hold on. I'm going to go to chapter select. Now we got armor. Oh man, this is fantastic. Okay, I guess I just got to get through it. So you'll have to work with me for a second. I do want to go over to the Frontier mode and mess around with that. Has armor, so play him as your tank. Okay, I have plenty of mana, so let's just do that. Let's actually watch a battle, see what happens. I think my guys are the champs. We are the champions, my friend. Oh, I almost spilled water all over my laptop. That would have been the end of the live stream. That would have been the end of all live streams. Claim rewards. Okay, we should probably just finish this and keep it far, far away. Now it's on top of my PC. Speed. Okay, hold on. Let's go back to Frontier mode. I love that this has, okay, you have very few foundation cards. Would you like to complete? Nah, battle anyway. Let's see what I do have. All right, I have 2 of these guys. Oh, I can't even use ranged. Okay, cool. All right, so while we wait for this to pop up, because I don't know, I should just be fighting bots. Let's take a look back over here. So part of what I was talking about in the videos that I'm putting out today is just the buy pressure that we're going to potentially see once the team runs out. I was running through this with the LPs and how much is currently in the LPs, and it is sizable, I will say. Now, we're still seeing way too much DEC out in the ecosystem, but, you know, I think the team's going to run through what they have. Market's going to run through what it has. And then the magic number that I was showing is like, it'll only take, I think, 1 week worth of purchasing of DEC. And we should be back close to peg, at which point we can start the flywheel. But I'm going to give it until October. I'm being a little conservative here, right? Because we'll say 4 weeks for the team to fully run out of DEC, and then 2 weeks for the team to buy up roughly 40 to 50 million DEC off of the marketplace. And I don't know how much how much people might be purchasing right now in terms of DEC to make that flip or that trade. And it's like a 10% trade, but I don't know. 10%, it doesn't entice some people. All right, are we back? Okay, let's watch the battle. I think I'm gonna lose. I can't heal that much. Damn. All right. I guess we need more cards. Damn it. But I love this. This 5 wins to the daily next daily reward. Okay, so I have a question for you guys. Have you been able to onboard anybody else? Now that the game is completely free to play, what is the experience like in terms of telling people, hey, just come check out this game? Super simple to get involved. You just sign up with your email, and you can start playing the campaign mode, earn some cards, all that. Seems relatively straightforward, right? All right, who else we got here? Supreme Victory says, LOL, he said bots. Yep. Bots are still around. Merlin's Matrix, what's going on? Hey, After Sound, great to see you back in the hot seat. Yeah, it feels good. It feels good. I don't know, man. It's just been, this summer has just been wild, and in a good way. In a good way. In many ways, like this is like I know this is going to sound weird, and I don't mean for it to sound like negative, but like this is the most disconnected that I've ever felt from Splinterlands. For again, like mainly probably just due to like travel and stuff. Hold on, is my internet flopping out? All right, I think we're still good. But for the first time, I can understand the people who kind of like took a step back from the game and came back and were like, whoa, what is going on here? Right? Because I'm still keeping up with this stuff. It's just, there's so much happening within the game that it's just kind of wild to me. All right, why am I getting calls now? This is supposed to be my free time. Hold up. Let me just make sure it's not an emergency. Why am I getting this call? Hold on, let me just text him. Is this an emergency? Okay, so as I was saying, I understand for people who like took a step back to come in and to feel very overwhelmed with all the changes, because it's like, I mean, look at the game now. It looks entirely different from even just a couple of months ago, let alone like a year ago. Like you go to play. Have fun and call me after. Like you go in and you hit play and it's just like, whoa, what are all these different game modes? What is this? Okay. When you dig into it, some of it is new, obviously. Some of it is not. So, for example, I mean, we always had tournaments. We always had guild brawls. Conflicts isn't really something to play, but like challenge and practice, we've always had those, but now they have their own little buttons here. Campaign mode is obviously new. Soul Keep is Soul Keep. But then you go into ranked mode and you're like, oh, well, there's Frontier, there's Modern, there's Wild, there's Survival. I mean, literally 6 months ago, it was just Modern and Wild. And now you have these new game modes where, again, like for people coming in or people coming back, it's like, okay, what do I do? Where do I play? How do I go with this? Now, again, I'm not saying that this is a bad experience for new players. In fact, I think the team is being very intentional with how they're going about this. And so I would actually be curious to see what is the new player experience like when they first come in, start doing the campaign mode. That should push them to Frontier. And then as soon as they want to like start playing to earn, right, which is what this is all about, then they get pushed into Modern and Wild. Hold on. You know what? I don't have any energy left. I keep my energy at 0, but it'd be interesting to see if I could participate in Modern. I don't even know what level of Modern I'm at. Silver? Oh yeah. Oh, okay. So we're in Frontier Silver 2. Wait, how did we get to Silver? I haven't even played. Oh man. Okay, hold on. We're gonna do it the other way. I know he's got reach, but poison. Anybody with heal and poison, I think. That sounds good. Okay. Do 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 do. Man, I just see all these other games that I was like trying to keep up with. Golem Overlord, don't play that anymore. D-Crops, don't play that. Holozing, remember when that came out? Who spent money on that? I don't even know what the what the status of that is. Oh, what about Moon Carts? Actually, hold on. I do have a question for you guys. Who is playing the hot sauce game? The Moon Carts other game. I forgot what it's called. Oh, Steakhouse Den. I think I saw that got launched. So I'm curious if people are enjoying that or having a good time. Alex says, you have 0 energy. That's been a long day, Alex. Bolt says, "Was up? Nice running into you once again." I know. I took pretty much the second half of July off. I was in Chicago and Nashville and just living life. Life is good. I will say that stuff with music for me has picked back up tremendously. So, I mean, I always had like projects going on, but now like there's been a heavier focus on not just the stuff that I do for other people, but for myself. So that'll be fun. But that's definitely going to take up more time too. I got the new cards. If you're talking about Conclave Arcana, I mean, I have some packs, but not enough to be competitive. If you're talking about Foundation set, I've only done a couple of the battles or chapters. Rising Star. Is that game still around? No way. No freaking way. I think I still have my million star bits somewhere. I mean, on Hive Engine. Ooh, all right. Oh, is Woo still around too? Are you talking about the game? What's going on there? Bolt has just been gambling my funds over at casinos. Yeah, well, you know, that's what it is. I've been building race car chassis. Nice. All right. Well, you've been keeping busy. That's good. All right. Hold on. All right. What happened to this? Am I going to get a free win because somebody didn't play? Oh, no. There it is. This seems like my best shot is that it will be a tie. Oh no, I lose. I hate this game. All right, whatever. I don't even care anymore. All right, I guess we're down to bronze 3 finally. It's all good. It's all good. My feelings aren't hurt. I've been playing Curry Cars. Yo, Ghostly BG, good to see you. What's happening, brother? Bolt says, I've been playing online casinos too. There's a website where you could bet Hive. Oh, that's kind of cool. Alex says, my gank land is full of stones. But I have 0 DEC to claim any of it. Oh, so your land is just stuck. I'll see how my land is doing. Land, I think, is going to be where I start spending the next part of my time. So I put that video out where I was like, okay, what am I going to do once I hit my SPS goal, which hopefully should be this month, since I've been aggressively buying. What do I do with all of the proceeds afterwards? And I think I'm just going to start converting the extra SPS that I get into DEC cards and whatever for land. Or if I don't really care about getting like my land online, one of the videos that I wanted to do, and I didn't get around to it today, is the APRs on the trade hub for land, the land LPs, are still phenomenal. And I might just start throwing a little bit extra in there. Granted, the prices of everything are still falling, right? Because we're still minting way, way more than we need. So land, to me, has not gotten anywhere near like we're like the equilibrium that we're at. Well, we're not even at an equilibrium. Like, for example, right, the only thing that's in a negative, that's in a deficit right now, is grain. And that's because people don't need, or people had like a year and a half to farm grain. So we produce 125 million daily and we consume 135 million. So it's a 10 million grain deficit. But wood, 18 versus 12, 7.9 versus 5 on stone, 2 million versus 1.3 for iron. I mean, there's just a lot. So every resource is still inflationary. So I don't know, man. I mean, at this point, it's like I've been selling a lot of my resources. Oddly enough, I've been selling them for SPS. Because SPS, that's the thing in this game, right? The reason why I'm like, okay, what do I do with SPS? Should I even be selling SPS, right? Or whatever I plan on doing once I hit my goal? Because it's like SPS is the only finite thing in this game. Everything else is infinite. I mean, it'll only take a couple of more grain farms to get turned on. All of a sudden, grain will be, you know, positive too. And so the team's going to have to keep finding ways in which they you know, we need to burn more of these resources. And I'm sorry, I mean, I like the fortune draw, I like the auction mark, like that stuff is cool, don't get me wrong, or even like the midnight potions, but all of this stuff is trending to 0, right? Because there's only a finite amount of demand for it. So, you know, the team's got to stay on it. And again, I think that they're doing a good job staying on it, but you know, they're gonna have to stay on it. Wait, where's market, other items. So let's look at consumables. Oh, fortune tickets are still 50 cents. Hey, can somebody help me understand this? Because I was trying to understand the fortune draws. And I don't think that I don't understand what this is. So, for example, congrats to Kitschua and Loving the Moo. Now, it's saying that like Kitschua has 494 entries in, right? Am I understanding that right? And Loving the Moo had 657 entries in. But what's crazy is Toma the Llama won 2 days in a row, and they went from 372 down to 355. So how do they lose? Like, shouldn't this be 372 and then 371? And then on top of that, if I go up here and it says total number of entries, why does it say 128? Or is it 128 entries put in for this specific day? Like, you have to enter in every single day. Because my thought was like, oh, you just buy a bunch of fortune tickets and then every 25 hours or 24 hours it pulls something out. But I guess I could be wrong. Okay, hold on. Let me go back to the chat here because I think you guys are sending some stuff. All right. Where did I leave off? So Aaron says, I destroyed my land by removing all my remaining DEC and buying starter packs. Nice. Okay. I'm playing Frontier mode, says Brian Wu. Gold 3. I'm facing a lot of bots with max cards. Oh, okay. Aaron got tired of losing. So you bought 440 starter packs, I'm assuming. Where did that get you? Are you like competitive now? What level are you playing at? Leandro, what's going on? Good to see you, brother. Aaron says they should have let us buy starter packs during the pre-sale. If I knew I was going to lose to those rare archons all the time, I wouldn't have bought the expensive packs. Yeah, the starter packs being as popular as they are has been a surprise for all of us, I think. Splinter vibes for the airdrops. Hands off Gabriella. Splinter vibes for the airdrops. Am I missing something there? $70 profit with Frontier mode so far. Wait, are there rewards for Frontier mode? Somebody explain that to me. No, that's not their entries. Click on verify. You will see their entries there. Hold up. Okay, so I'm on verify now. Oh, so this is everybody who put in an entry. Oh, so is this the total amount of entries for that day? Is that what I'm understanding? So Kitschua had 2 entries and 1 on a total of how many? 400. That didn't seem like 494. And if that's the case, are there only 128 today? Because this seems like a time to enter in, huh? Yo, what's up, Canada? Good to see you. You're buying California cars with profit. Nice. It's daily. You have to enter a new ticket every day. Okay, so at least I was able to figure that part out. Thank you. I was thinking raffle tickets were good for that raffle alone. Oh, what? So you spend like 50 cents and then after that day is done, you're just out? Oof. That's rough. Foundation cards can be sold. Oh, interesting. Who is buying foundation cards? Why wouldn't you just go play? That's crazy. Those are like reward cards again. Ooh, and if those... Wait, do those have a burn value? They better not have a burn value. Hold up. We might have just... If they have a burn value associated with them, then that's going to get exploited to hell. They can't. There's no way. There's no way the team would allow this. Power 0. Okay, good. So you can't burn them for DEC. You. That could have been bad. See, they essentially created what I wanted. A while back, when Dave first took over and I talked to him, I was just like, I want to have a JV league. Create something that only goes up to silver, and just you can put rewards in there, just tiny rewards, right? But just get people addicted to the idea of earning something. Now, maybe we can get away from the rewards if people just come in and they want to sell these cards, right? That's hilarious. Now, the only way this would be profitable at like mass scale is if you were getting a bunch of cards, farming a bunch of cards, and then selling them to essentially bot farms that could play them in Modern for rewards. But bot farms are not allowed in Modern, so exploit closed. We need real people. All right. 2 legendary, some epic, summoners. Nice. Luna says, I'm buying foundation cards almost maxed out. Oh, Luna. You're the best. See, we need more players like you. Just love playing the game. All right, answer. From the 440 I bought almost all starter packs. I only bought 7 standard packs and I regretted it. All my commons are 8 or higher and my rares are 6 or higher. Okay. That's pretty good. I mean, you're like halfway there. That's maxed for gold, which means you're roughly halfway there. So for like $800, wait, so are you telling me for $800 roughly, you could get a maxed, almost like a maxed copy of all of the commons and rares? Although I wonder if you were just to buy the cards independently. No, it would cost you way more. I'm wondering how competitive are the foundation cards within Modern format? Because that might be something that I spend some time doing just to see. Because again, if people can earn even just little bits all the way at the bottom of Modern, then that kind of satisfies the itch that I was going for. Basically, of like people being able to play low levels of Modern. Yeah, see, I just don't leave any energy. You know what? Let's finish campaign mode. And this is just going to be me speed running it in the background while I answer your questions and chat with you guys in the comments. Let's go with you. Yay. Oh, we got new cards. While that's loading, so Luna says, I can only afford a silver deck every year, so that's why I'm all in on foundation cards. It'll give me 2x the energy of a regular card. 2x the energy of a regular card. What does that mean? But okay. I made a post summarizing Frontier mode. Cool. All right. Shoot that over to me so I can upvote it. Only go up to silver tier. So you can probably use them up to diamond. Aaron says, my Yaba card is not selling. If it sells, I put that on more starter packs and maybe some missing CCs of epics or rebellion commons rares. Yo, Ankh12 in the house. Let's go. Man, it feels like the party is back. I know I'm not paying much attention to this, and we're just kind of like running through it. But for new players, I think it's great for them to see how all of this stuff works. So. What do I want to do? Okay, you. Oh, let's watch this battle, just out of curiosity. I don't know any of these cards, so. Oh, something happened there. We got a glitch in the matrix. Oh my goodness. What is going on? A little visual bug. Oh, now we got some life cards. All right. Aaron says 440 does not get you to level 8 commons and level 6 rares. I had already leveled them up to below that. Oh, okay. That would have been interesting if it did. Mana. All right, so we're going to have a mana constriction now. Only 20 mana. Let's see if this will be enough. Thorns! Oh no! Oh, just barely stayed alive. These are getting harder and harder. Do 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 do. All right, we're almost there. Was it 15 chapters? Let's see what the death cards are. Okay, I'll put him up front. Complete. Oh, now we got some neutrals. What time is it? 6:30. All right, this won't be too long of a stream, guys. But I'm glad we got to do it. Wait, how come I only have one summoner here, even though everything is available to me? Don't I have some of the other summoners? What am I missing? Okay. Let's see what happens here. I got the cleanse. Oh, but I'm just going to get magic spam to death. Oh my gosh! I wonder if that's the way to win. That's fantastic. That makes me happy. It's like Tetris. Got to get it perfectly. All right, so if you see the life element available and the battle is above 40 mana, use Craniacs and shut down that Bloodlines hippo crap. Craniacs, okay. Thanks for the tip. Oh, see, now I have all of them available. Where's Craniacs? Or Craniacs isn't here, right? I like the sneak. I like the double sneak. I like the opportunity. I like the taunt. And let's go with the Uland. See what happens. Why are you paying attention in class at all? It's Fizzlebit. Okay. Oh, interesting. So we have some lore. Oh, damn. That guy's gonna stay alive the whole time. I don't know that I'll be able to take him out. Wait, no. I think we got it now. Boop. 1, 2, 3. Oh, look at this. Got a little bit of a cutscene. Oh, the duel has been complete. Lovely. Oh, these are all getting a little bit more complicated. Who should I play with? Should we go for speed? This feels like Pokemon with the whole like, fight me. I'll be honest, I kind of like that double sneak. Double sneak and opportunity. I think we might just roll with the same team. Yeah. Yeah, I like this. 40 mana feels good. Interesting. Okay. Oh, clutch miss there. But I think we're still going to lose. There's too much going on. Yeah. Damn. You've just been erased. I love the trash talk. Failed. Okay, so try again. We'll give it one more shot, and then I might have to call it a day here. But I'm glad I could hop in with you guys for a minute. All right. I know what I need, and that is magic spam. So, oh my gosh, what? Only one card to magic spam? Wow, they really took out the magic spam ability here. Well, let's try magic spam. This is the best magic spammer we got. We got sneak and opportunity and magic spam. Oh, and that weaken comes in so clutch with the magic spam. That's what I'm talking about. Oh, shoot. We just lost our magic spammer. Damn. Okay. Okay, hold on. I just got erased again. Do I not have the cards? Or am I'm just failing? So you know what? They're doing a lot of sneak attack with that lineup. So there's something here with thorns, right? Yeah, you. But I only get 2 sets of thorns. So my guess is that we go double sneak, let them take out their armor on that thorns. We can go opportunity. We don't want taunt this time around. Let's just take I don't know who to use. Okay, so we'll put you up front. We'll put you there. Okay. If I'm understanding that lineup correctly. Okay, so that'll open things up a lot for us. Okay, so there goes his armor. There goes his armor. Now I'm wondering, yeah, see, I still would need something more. I should have put this person in the back because I'm about to lose my sneakers. Oh, actually, no. I think we might have this. Yeah, look at that. All right. No. All right, I erased him. I've been oh, yes, finally, more magic spammers. Claim reward. So I can go sell these cards right away? How do these cards have any value? Hold on. So items, cards, foundation, epic. So I have all these cards now, and on the marketplace. How are they selling for $6? What in the world is going on right now? Is it because people are just trying to level them up? What is the volume on this? This is wild to me. Okay. Oh, you know what? I don't have these ones. I have the ones I guess you can earn from that. So these are going for 10 cents. That makes a little bit more sense. But yo, 10 cents? That's still money. All right. Just got an epic. $5 to reinvest on Frontier. Nice. All right, those Frontier, Ulun, and Elf cards are actually useful in Modern. Oh, nice. Okay, cool, cool. Horus, what's up? So in 6 months, I will be here telling you I told you so. They missed the bull run. This game will be dead 2026 unless Gold Matters has enough money to buy everything. They failed on everything. Well, you know what's funny, Horus? I know you're clowning on Splinterlands right now, but guess what? Every game's going to die in about 6 months if there is no alt season. Show me a game that is successful right now. I'm genuinely curious. Again, I'm not following too many games, so I'm not saying that they're not out there. But the ones that I am following, which is obviously Splinterlands and to a certain extent Parallel, just because I still have a ton of Prime token. I mean, that thing went under $2. That's sad. Leandra says, I'm selling epics and legendaries to buy CA cards and commons and rares. Nice. I've been hearing that for years. Oh, for my Horus. So hearing about 2026. I gave them a chance. We all lose. What's this then? Off the grid says OFG. What's up? I've been here since March of 2021. If someone is entitled to complain and be negative, I think I qualify. The game is doing very well right now, and the future looks bright. Yeah, I think so too. As long as the team is sitting good on cash, which I think that they are, I think they'll be able to ride it through. Now, granted, there's still a lot going on, but we'll see if alt season ever comes in. Tails, what's going on? Ogre level, Burn the Owl. Thank you. Yep, just figured it out. Ihor says, I've spent $15,000 invested in every game they offered. I had faith. I can complain more than most. If you say so, man. I haven't kept track, but I think I'm somewhere between 10 to 20K. The advertising lies is what made the difference. Brian says, are you still playing Parallel, the card game? No, I'm not. I mean, I bought like a starter pack a while ago, or a couple starter packs or starter decks. Played for a bit, earned actually a decent amount of Prime when it was high value, but obviously just rode that to the bottom. Oh, hopefully this is the bottom. I don't know. Tails would actually be a better person to ask about what's going on in Parallel because he's my go-to guy. But I bought Prime just to ride the wave, and didn't take as much profit as I should have when it was time. OFG says, I believe the Archon and a few of the tanks are the ones worth selling. Well, of course, the epics and legendaries are too, if you're lucky enough to get them. Nice. So wait, you can earn foundation packs, right? If you play the foundation mode and all that. That's fun, man. I mean, see, the game is making it worthwhile for people to come through and just play. I play the hell out of Compete. The skins can be minted and traded on base. Nice. Oh, you know who I convinced to come back on the channel? We just have to find a day to do it. Is Darkest Night. And he wants to show you the game that he's been playing for the last couple of years since he left Splinterlands. Mir 4, if you guys are familiar with it. So I don't know when that's going to be. Maybe sometime later this week or over the weekend. But he and I were just talking about it yesterday, and I think it'll be fun. He tried to get me into it a while ago, but I just have too much going on. Can barely even keep up with Splinterlands. The Fizz coming through on Twitch. Let's go. All right, just looking at the metrics right now. So we got roughly half the people on X, half the people on YouTube, and one person on Twitch. So it's always people on X that are super quiet. OFG says, where did Walking Keys go? You know what? Walking Keys, I talked to him yesterday too, and he said he is ready to stream again very soon. So he called me earlier today, but I was busy, and when I tried calling him back, he did not pick up. So I don't know if he's going to stream like that soon, but there's a chance. So hopefully you guys will see him soon. Onyx says Mir 4 is an old game. Yeah, it seems to have been around for a while. So, I don't know. Darkest Nights, he's been having fun with it. He tried to get me into it like years ago. And, but, he's doing the whole crypto side of things. And he wants to show you guys how it all works. More like Web 2.5. Isn't that where we're sitting at, though, Ankh? Wouldn't you say that Splinterlands has been transitioning back into more like a Web 2.5 experience? Not that that's a bad thing, right? Like we're definitely trying to appeal to the Web 2 gamer that likes getting games for free. So I would say that we're heading in that direction too. But we've been around for a while. The game's expanding. The user base is now, or the features of the game are now more appealing to people at different levels, right? Which is something I think Dave has been really cognizant of and trying to focus on, and I think that's great because it has been just like, if you come in and you got to spend a ton of money to make money. Whereas now, like, if you want to come in and just enjoy the game for what it is, play a little bit here and there, maybe earn a little bit, that's exactly what we want. So, at least I don't think it's a bad thing. We have been going back a little, says Ankh. Yeah. Free-to-play campaign is the right idea. I agree. But our Echo is very much Web3 DeFi playground. Well, what I like about it is that, and again, I'm not talking about any other games, just what I learned from Splinterlands, or what I see in Splinterlands, is that because we're kind of regressing, I shouldn't say regressing, because we're expanding from Web3 back into Web 2.5, you're right, that there's very much an ethos of like getting this to a fully decentralized game. And in many ways, the way that it's designed from an economic standpoint, with the DAO and the team synergistically working together, that does have a very much like Web3 element to it versus many of these other Web 2, Web 2.5, or even new age Web3 games that have a lot of what's that called? Like capital backing, right? Venture backing. So a lot of this is bootstrapped by Matt, Aggie, and the team, and has been bootstrapped, and so I think that that's provided the stability for them and the longevity, but it doesn't allow them to get on the radar of, hundreds of millions of players or tens of millions of players. That being said, I think that they're doing a lot of things and heading in the right direction. And I do think that there will be a focus back to Web3 gaming at some point. I think. Right. What that looks like, I don't know. And will it require alt season? That's another big question. Will there be an alt season? I don't know. Right.
But I think that the way that the team is heading right now has been very much focused on like, let's just build a solid experience, which is exactly what you want to see, right? Like, I don't mean to call Aggie out, but I went into the Mooncarts Discord and I checked the office hours, and Aggie was like, I think we're still in the I think we're in the early parts of alt season finally starting to kick in. And I'm like, oh, you know what? Like, Matt hasn't talked about alt season, Dave hasn't talked about alt season. Like, they're just trying to build a cool game that people can come to and play regardless of whatever the market is doing. And that's, I think, exactly the direction you want to head. Now, obviously, I'm not trying to throw shade on Aggie, because Aggie's in a different position right now where they need the funds from alt season to come in and finance the game. Just because the way that things were left out or set up, it seems as though, they didn't have like the backing of Splinterlands, or they didn't have the backing of like a built-in community like Splinterlands had, right? That could go and support during Rebellion, that could go and support during Hall of Legends, that could go and support during Conclave Arcana. So you need a little bit of like a Web3 thing to like get people to be those OGs who are the believers right now, right? Who are stacking Colony and stacking GLX and whatever. And when those do a 10, 20, 30, 100x, whatever it ends up being, if it, again, not financial advice, but if it does that, then all of a sudden those people are sitting in the green forever, and they're happy to support the game for the next 5 to 7 years, right? Or however long it is. That would be the ideal hope for me with something like that. But, I don't know. It's tough right now. All right, let me wrap this up. A couple more comments. Aaron B says, I learned this lesson many times in life. When you give up on someone or a group, that's when they rise again and make a comeback and fix everything you complain about. Doesn't work all the time, though. Yeah, it's always hard to turn your back. November, December, gaming usually catches a bid. Let's hope so. I'm hoping for a good Q4. How is Mooncarts? Canada says they sent me a mobile build, but I never got into it. Oh, if it's on mobile, that'd be interesting. OFG says letting people build value before the spellbook purchase is a great idea. I agree 100%. And Terra Draz, yo, hello. What's going on? Cool. Well, I'm going to keep this at just under an hour here, guys. But thank you for hanging out. Not that I was worried. I'm going to come and do the live stream no matter what. But I was like, man, I don't even know if anybody's going to hop in. This is like a weird time. I haven't streamed in a minute. Content's been slow. It's summertime, but I appreciate y'all hanging out. Like I said, I'm trying to stream more. I cannot give you a schedule anymore. It's just really tough for me. Obviously, on Thursdays, I think we still want to try to do the Triad live streams with Tails and Lorcus. So we'll try to keep those going. I got to reach out to those guys now that I'm back. But yeah, I mean, we still have like another month of summer. I'll let you guys know right now that I'm gone for another week during like Labor Day weekend. So here in the US, it's going to be the last weekend of August, first weekend of September. So that'll be another time where, I mean, I'll try to do content that time because I won't be super busy. But one of my best friends is getting married, so I'll be having fun with that. And then I think once we're past Labor Day, once we're into September, I don't want to say things will settle down for me because I can't make that promise. But I think I'll go into a little bit more of a normal schedule. Although I can already tell that there's a bunch of other trips that I need or want to take in the fall. In fact, I'm trying to head to Atlanta to do a little After Dark too. Actually, hold on, I shouldn't say it that way because I don't like Tails. If you're here, you're obviously invited. I want to go visit Darkest Night, and I want to. I was talking with Walking Keys about it as well. We just wanted to kind of get together. There's no dates or anything been planned. It's just been thrown out there, and so thinking about doing something in the fall. And hopefully, if that ends up being a time when there's a lot of excitement around gaming in general and crypto, I think that'll be a good time because that'll be like the 2-year anniversary. We did it in October of 2023. So coming in on that, man, we all thought we were going to be in the Philippines by October of this year. Thought we were going to be in the Philippines, but no 75-cent SPS. In fact, we are 100x away from a 75-cent SPS. More than 100x away. OFG says, what part of ATL? I think it's the north part of ATL, but I'll let you know once things finalize. Still got to talk to Dark Side about that. Although he's like very much just come through whenever. So we'll figure out. Maybe we can do a little bit of a Splinterlands meetup if people are in the area. But all right, guys, I will be live hopefully again in the next couple of days here. I'll try to keep the content coming. But thank you so much for tuning in. If you got anything you want me to cover, let me know in the comments, and I'll try to jump into those and do more of these. But take care. Peace.